I want to start this video off by saying this is for people who are obsessed with the meta and play by that rather than just getting characters you love. This is for people who play the gacha solely to get cards to fill their team slots and don't care about characters as long as they have the strongest team. I think any card can work for your team if you put in the work, and this is to help you better understand the card and put it in the right team for both you and that card. If you're watching this, I'm assuming you're already well versed in meta and gameplay, so I'm not going to explain basic gameplay stuff. If you're new and don't know mechanics yet, I have videos on that to fill in some gaps.
Silver is a rare defense card. His max HP is 8,406 and his max attack is 3,616. So both Silver's HP and attack are below the all cards averages, which sucks. Just looking at our cards though, his HP is above and his attack is below. His spell 1 is Fire Shot and his spell 2 is Water Shot 2. Silver's skills are HP regeneration and damage boost. And unfortunately, to get these skills you're gonna have to do some building. On spell 1 at level 5, Silver gains a minor HP regeneration for 3 turns, and that's it. On spell 2 at level 5, he gains a tiny damage boost to caster for 1 turn, and that's also it. Silver's soul buddy is Epel, who gives him a modest HP boost. Silver is a limited use card. To make him permanent, clear the entirety of the event story. After that's done, you're safe to build Silver. His power and vignette levels can be built normally. If you want to uncap him, you'll need extra copies or Rare Awakening Perfume. Extra copies of Silver can be purchased in the event shop for 120 bunny headbands each, so 480 total. Or you can use 0 to 40 Rare Awakening Perfume. Each uncap costs 10 perfume. I personally prefer to use perfume for uncapping rares since I have so many lying around, but that's just a personal preference thing. To be Groovy, he'll need 1 Rabbit Wear. You just need to get him to level 20 and Vignette level 2 before that. To build his spells, he'll need bunny headbands. To max out spell 1, he'll need 237 bunny headbands. Spell 2 needs 336. No, I did not make a note of how many Thou Marks this takes. But, yeah, if you want to max out both spells, it'll cost 573 bunny headbands. But, because he doesn't have anything on spell level 10, to be honest, I think you only really need to get both spells to level 5. Spell 1 needs 42 bunny headbands to get to level 5, and spell 2 will need 66, that's 108 total. A lot more manageable. Ortho is an SR attack unit. His max HP is 7,670 and his max attack is 5,342. Ortho's HP is sadly below average in both the all cards average and just SR cards. His attack is higher than both categories though. His spell 1 is Leash Shot and his spell 2 is Water Shot 2. For skills, he's got Power Boost and Damage Cut. On spell 1 at level 1, he has a minor damage boost to caster for 1 turn. At level 5, it maxes out at Modest. Over on spell 2, he starts off with a tiny damage cut to foe for 1 turn. On level 5, it's a minor damage cut, and that's it. His buddies are Deuce with a modest power boost, and Malleus who gives him a minor HP boost. First up, making him permanent. You'll need to clear the story and earn 800 bunny headbands. Once that's done, you can start building him. I mean, you can do it before, but you might as well wait. In order to Groovy Ortho, you'll need to get him to power level 30 and Vignette level 2. Grooving doesn't use up any Thou Marks, but it will cost free Rabbit Wear. As for uncapping, he'll need 0 to 40 SR Awakening Perfumes. You can also get extra copies of him in the shop, so if you don't want to use perfume, there's another option. But yeah, each uncap costs 10 perfume. To max out a spell 1, he'll need 408 bunny headbands and 145,100 Thou Marks. Spell 2 needs 582 bunny headbands, and it'll also cost 154,100 Thou Marks. In total, that's going to cost 290,200 Thou Marks. Epel is an SR defense unit. His max HP is 13,082 and his max attack is 3,509. Epel's HP is massively above both the all cards average and SR averages. It's actually more on par with the SSR average since as of now that's 11,944. It's also the 7th highest HP for an SR card in the game. Unsurprisingly, his attack suffers because of this and his attack is massively below average in both categories. His spell 1 is Force Strike and his spell 2 is Fire Shot 2. For skills, he's got Curse and Power Drain. On spell 1 at level 1, he has a minor curse on foes for 2 turns. At level 5, it's Modest, and he also gains a minor Power Drain on foe for 1 turn. That's it though, it doesn't grow from there. Also, he has nothing on spell 2. Yeah, I don't get it either, but he has Curse, so I mean, I'm not gonna complain that much. His buddies are Azul with a minor Power Boost, and Silver who gives him a modest HP boost. Alright, so let's talk about building, starting with the basics. In order to Groovy Epel, you'll need to get him to power level 30 and Vignette level 2. Also remember, you actually have to clear it first, just as a reminder. Grooving doesn't cost any Thou Marks, but it will cost 3 Apple Candy. As for uncapping, he'll need 0 to 40 SR Awakening Perfumes. Each uncap costs 10 perfume, so the more copies you'll pull, you'll be using 10 less perfume. Now, let's talk about spells. For spell 1, he'll need 276 Flora notepads, 253 Flora textbooks, 31 Flora grimoires, and 145,100 Thou marks. Spell 2 needs 276 Fire notepads, 253 Fire textbooks, 31 Fire grimoires, and it'll cost the same amount of 145,100 Thou marks. In total, that's going to cost 290,200 Thou marks. Deuce is an SSR attack unit. His max HP is 9,977, and his max attack is 7,020. Deuce's HP is below the SSR average, but it's pretty much at the all cards average. It's a little under, but not enough that it'd make me sad or something. His attack, on the other hand, is way above average for both categories. His attack is actually high enough that you could actually rank it. It's the 12th highest attack for SSRs in the game. His spell 1 is Flame Blast, his spell 2 is Leash Shot 2 and later becomes Force Strike 2 at spell level 10, and his spell 3 is Water Shot 2. For skills, he's got Damage Boost and Damage Boost. On spell 1 at level 1, he has a minor damage boost to cast it for 1 turn, at level 5 it's modest, and at level 10 it maxes out at major. On spell 3, he starts off with a minor damage boost to cast it for 1 turn, at level 5 it's for 3 turns, and at level 10 it's modest for 3 turns. His dual magic partner is Ortho, who gives him a modest power boost. His other buddies are Trey with a minor HP boost and Leona with a minor HP boost. To Groovy Deuce, you'll need to get him to power level 40 and Vignette level 3. Groovying will cost 5 Spade Candy. As for uncapping, he'll need 0 to 12 SSR Awakening perfumes. Each uncap costs 3 perfumes, so the more copies you get, the less perfumes you'll be using. If you want to max out spell 1, he'll need 351 Fire notepads, 253 Fire textbooks, 111 Fire grimoires, and 318,000 Thou marks. Spell 2 needs 351 Flora notepads, 253 Flora textbooks, 111 Flora grimoires, and it'll cost 380,000 Thou marks. And finally, spell 3 needs 351 Water notepads, 253 Water textbooks, 111 Water grimoires, and 380,000 Thou marks. Oh my god, what a surprise! In total, that's gonna cost 954,000 Thou marks. So Deuce has some pretty great alternative options. There's no straight dupes, but still, if you decide not to pull for Deuce or you don't end up getting him, my suggestions for alternative units are Birthday Boy Idia, Dorm Uniform Ace, Apprentice Chef Ruggy, and Halloween Epel. Really, the only difference Idia has to Deuce besides stats, obviously, is 2 buddies and a skill. Idia and Deuce only share 1 buddy, and instead of having damage boost twice, Idia has power drain. But other than that, yeah, they're the same type, have the same spells, have damage boost, and have Ortho as a buddy. So Idia is a great choice for replacing Deuce in teams. Next up we have Ace. Like Idia, he has a lot of similarities with Deuce. They're both attack, they have the same spells, and they both have damage boost twice. Now granted, it's not the exact same growth-wise, and Ace has HP regeneration, which Deuce doesn't have. Ace also shares no buddies with Deuce. Honestly, both Idia and Ace are fantastic SSR alternatives, and I really can't pick my favorite between the two. I guess if you're wanting this Deuce for a team with Ortho, Idia would be the better option. But really, I think they're both equally good, so either should be fine in taking Deuce's place in a team. Now on to budget options. Ruggy is a solid budget option. He's got the same spells, more or less. He has Trey as a buddy, and he has damage boost. Although he only has it once, but still. And he's also attack. If you're looking at Deuce for buddies and you needed someone with synergy with Ortho or Leona, oof. But anyways, still though, Ruggy basically does everything Deuce does, so he's a good budget option. And Epel's also a pretty solid budget option. He's attack, he has a fire spell 1, he has Leash Shot 2, and he has damage boost. His buddy isn't shared with Deuce and he doesn't have damage boost twice, but still, he's a pretty good option, and as an event freebie, you'll hopefully have him lying around. As much as I love Deuce, I can't really think of a specialized role for him in a team. Damage boost is a common skill, and his spells make him good to put in pretty much any team. I love this Deuce, but honestly, I think this is a case of his versatility is his biggest asset. You can just shove him into most teams and he'll be fine. I wouldn't necessarily call him an all-rounder, but he'll be dependable for fights, and again, you can probably get away with putting him into almost any team. Thank you everyone for watching, and a very special thank you to my channel members and Twitch subs. Your support helps me to continue to make these videos. If you'd like early access to my videos, consider becoming a channel member. Patrons and Ko-fi members can get my scripts early before I record them. I livestream over on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Thanks again guys, and I'll see y'all later.